the importance of having clean space, and I mean, uh, it's space is room, basically, right? So, just having clean room, clean space within everything life has to offer, within all the things that you have to offer, all the things you have to bring into this world, um, all the things that are already of this world. Um, you have to bring peace. You have to bring balance. It's it's important. It is it is very hard to stay focused with a cluttered mind. I don't care what you're doing, but as as a fighter, any of all any source of fighting, whether you're doing mixed martial arts, kung fu, uh Tai Chi isn't really, fighting, but it's still a source of fighting. It's a source of stillness and routine, right? So therefore, when you are entering these worlds, for clairvoyance, excuse me, of your own mind, of your own space, it's needed, right? So within all fighters, it is hard to go into the gym and fight, with so much on your mind, being so frustrated. There's ones I know that can see, at least see where I'm coming from when it comes to getting into an argument before you go to the gym, how your mind is, or getting into an argument before you clock into work. Where's your mind at? You know, it's like everything is unbalanced, it's stagnant. It's like just you're trapped in a tornado, to where it's like everything is just gray and white. You can't think. Everything's just moving drastically fast, so in order to, have a clear mind, a clear space, you have to find space within the outer world, you know in order to keep space within yourself, you have to have space within the outer world. It's hard to gain this space outside of you when you have certain people, places, and things that you have to engage with, you know but engaging, you can also engage with a still mind as well. And this is the reason why it's important, because when you are engaging, you have to work on a still mind. It's not just going to happen. That's why people have the sources of meditation and things like that. But you have to have a still mind in order to, think things through proficiently. So when you dive into certain obstacles, you have to dive into it with a certain program, a step-by-step program. This is for ones who wants to do things right, so clearing your mind in order to freely or properly or go through your day, your life, circumstances, is very important. Okay, so when it's a whole difference when you go into work with the clear mind, right? going into work with happiness, happy conversations that when you woke up before you went to work or on your way to work, you know, it's a major difference in this, you know. So just imagine if you was to always have a still mind, a clear space, right? Everything will fall through, you know. Everything that you think of, all the ideas that come to you, you know, all the circumstances that reveal themselves to you, or any problems, issues, you know, having a clear mind to where you can fully see certain situations and obstacles, to where you know which routes to take in order to conquer these situations or obstacles, right? It's hard to pinpoint certain things with uh, a lot within your mind. You know, it's simply because you're everywhere. You know, you're not just still on one subject. You're everywhere, right? So it's hard to actually focus when you have a cluttered mind. Okay. um this is why I always say you just have to get your mind to stop, right? To stop. It's like you know, you can't get to the other side of clairvoyance or other ideas, or even to see what's on the other side, without uh um clear mind. So uh that's actually where the phrase train the thought come from, right? Because your thoughts just keep going and going like a train. It's like you're sitting in a vehicle, you know, just like your mind. You sit in a vehicle and you waiting for this train to go past, and you can't get to the other side to get to your destination, or to actually get to the obstacles to start chewing through. You know, you can't get to the other side of this track until you get that a train of thought to stop, right? So clearing your mind in order to see what's on the other side, in order to see what's in front of you, is basically a number one key. And doing that through a lot of just meditation, detaching, you know, from a lot of things that you're too attached to, like social media, TV, uh, even, you know, um, well, I ain't gonna speak on that, but yeah, just detaching, man. Detaching from a lot of things that this world has to offer. It will lead you to a still mind without even trying, you know. So, and I'm it can be scary too, you know. Some things can be scary once you actually start to detach, because you will actually begin to see things, you know, transparently, you know, straight through. But anyways, that's really all I got to say, honestly, because for me, and even my videos are the things that I do on my regular daily life, boxing and carpentry. You know, these things that need a lot of focus, a lot of clairvoyance, a lot of clear space, uh, a lot of inner stillness, you know. And in order for me to achieve these things in a proficient manner or way, properly, a clear mind is necessary, is necessity. Uh, necessity. But yeah, that's all I got to say, man. You know, for once, take it or leave it. Deuces.